So at this time, I would like to present and thank our alderman and friend, Alderman Brian Hopkins of the 2nd Ward.
Thank you so much, Gail. Good morning, everyone. What an appropriate, perfect, fitting tribute to our good friend Dennis Downs. I'm so delighted to be here. And as you can see, I'm wearing the official garb of the transportation engineers who do signs for a living. That's what they do. Our Chicago Department of Transportation crew, they install all manner of signs all over the city, and they do an important job. And the traffic engineers have a name for the science of signage. It's called wayfinding, which is kind of a whimsical name for putting up signs, wayfinding. And there's people in the Department of Transportation whose job is wayfinding. And I bring that up because with the obvious connection to Dennis and some of the work that he was most known for was wayfinding. Wayfinding is an ancient science. The first peoples did it. Anybody who needed to get around on the planet at some point had to engage in the science of wayfinding. And that is what Dennis was most known for, among the many other things. That's why I think this is a perfect fitting tribute to him. And Gail, thank you for giving me the credit for it, but I'm not going to take credit for the idea. Some ideas are just so self-evident that this one just kind of conceived of itself. And I know Dennis would be absolutely delighted for what we're doing today by one of his most remarkable pieces of art. There's another term that the traffic wayfinding engineers use for signs that are placed along the route to let you know you're going to your destination. That phrase is called a confidence marker. We were the confidence markers in Dennis's life. His friends, his family, the people who knew him and loved him, and the people who patronized his art and who contributed to the success that he had in the many roles he played. We were the ones that let him know that he was on the right path, that the trail Dennis blazed in the course of his life was singular. It was remarkable. I've never known anyone remotely like Dennis Downs. He did so many different things, and he did them all well. He forged many paths. But again, the one he was probably most known for was the trail marker trees, and the book that he published about that. And it talked a little bit about the significance of trails in the history of the first peoples on this continent. And I think we can safely assume the most important trails that had trees also had names. Some of those names may have been lost to history, but they had names. The native peoples named them after natural landmarks, after lakes, rivers, streams, and yes, after their own great leaders. Medicine men and chieftains and great warriors had trails named after them. And that is in fact what we're doing today. We've come full circle. We are naming this trail, if you will, after our dear friend, artist Dennis Downs. Dale?